Greetings Shiftlings, FiOth here, and in this video we're gonna discuss how to get a Yasakani Magatama quickly, efficiently, and as easily as possible. Now I know that various methods have been around since the game release, but since my subscriber requested that I make one of these and I promised that I would be covering everything in the game, I'm gonna make a guide on how to get a Yasakani Magatama, and I'm gonna give you a couple of hints that I don't think have been mentioned before. So first and foremost, you only need the one Yasakani to play Neo 2. The one Yasakani you get from the end game. That is because in Neo 2 you can temper your accessories. You can make the Yasakani exactly as you want it. As you can see here, I'd be the luckiest person on the planet if I got like this roll on my Yasakani, but because I am not, I had to temper it, and I tempered it to perfection. So a couple of things before we even get in there. I'll go to my stats, and as you can see down here I have a luck of 110. That is manageable by a couple of factors. I have luck, equipment and item dop trade on most of my stuff. I have Ninetales as my guardian spirit that gives you plus 70 if you are in yokai shift. That's 70 above 110. So if I want to be really lucky every time I try to farm this, I can shift before I try to spawn the loot, and I will have an even better chance. And apart from that, of course, is the cores you have on your guardian spirit, and so on and so forth. You can see here on my gourd I have some more luck, I have my basic luck, I have my utensils in the tea house, mostly geared for luck, like I'm getting 65 something luck out of my utensils. I also got the treasury from Toyotomi. I know Toyotomi is kinda bad to have because it's like the most automated clan you can have in the game, but because I'm still grinding and leveling and I haven't settled on 100% the way I wanna play, I'm just getting all the Amrita I can get, man. Don't judge me. Okay, so you get your luck as high as possible, and you have to go to the 4th region, Dawn, and we will be looking for the mission Abduction. Here we are, lower left. So we will go into Abduction and we will use 10 divine item drop increasing chances of choco caps to get a 6 flat % bonus on everything else. This is suggested if you have really spec'd to have a better chance, but if you keep doing this for every 2 attempts that you make in the mission, because you can only have 2 attempts every time you go into this mission to try this, in the end you will end up broke. You will not have any Ochoko caps, so you either use this 6% to make your life easier or you don't. Before you go in, you should visit the shrine, go to offerings, receive Kodama blessing, and put on Samurai blessing to increase your equipment drop rate by 5%. So without further ado, let's get into the mission, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So we start the mission. We are right next to the shrine, as you can see here. Here are the Kodama. And the very first room here has 3 enemies. Okay, there are 2 Gaki and one one-eyed imp. So we're gonna get in there and we're gonna slaughter them. Ignore everything else and come here. Oh, come on now. Search this corpse, and if it's not a Yasakani, here you can see it's an Omamori. do not pick it up. Okay, it's a green item, I know you want it, but do not pick it up. Go here and refresh. We're doing this because this spot always yields an accessory. Okay, so we're gonna kill the enemies again.
Leave me alone, you shit.
And we're gonna try again. We're searching again. And this is a fan. We do not want a fan. Now the thing we want to understand in this case is the following. If I try this again, okay, and go to kill the enemies again, I will search and it will yield a fan again. So I'll just pick up this fan, and you cannot duplicate the procedure. You have 2 chances every time you come in. So if you have very little Amrita, you can go with a simple divine branch fragment, or if you have a ton of divine branches and you have a bit of Amrita, you can use one of these. So we branched out, we came back in, and we will keep going until we get what we want. I wanna give you a couple of pieces of information here. As with all the grind in Neo, there is no actual telling how much time it will take. Like, that's an abacus. An abacus is fine, but I don't want an abacus. There is no telling how much time this will take. I'd rather not waste hours of my life trying to prove a point here, because really I have 0 reasons to lie to you. This process yields a Yasakani if you are lucky. Okay, so that's a combo. If you really want the Yasakani Magatama, you will keep doing this until you get Yasakani Magatama. To have the best possible chances, or to have any chance at getting this, you should be doing this after you get your initial Yasakani. Okay, so it rotates into the drop pool and you have a better chance of getting it. I cannot 100% verify that, but get the first one from Otakemaru and then come back in and try to farm for another one. You're not guaranteed a better or worse one, just another one that you can temper and have it for a different build. So this is it, guys. I hope you found this useful. Sub, like, and share if you did. I'm covering everything in Neo 2. So until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.